All right, hello, and thank you for your interest in trying out our MIIC product. In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you the steps you need to go about in order to participate, and then I'll let you go play around with it. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're on an iPad. As we said, we'll have an Android version available soon for those of you who have Android instead of iOS, but for right now, we just have iPad. So basically, the first thing I want to do is open up Safari, and then I want to go to the link that is provided, networksillustrated.org. This is just a temporary URL, so don't go here. The first thing you'll see is the tutorial video, which you're playing right now, and then you want to install the provisioning file of this app, right? And it's a very quick, easy install to do that. It'll just take 2 seconds. It's a very short, very small file. And then once you return again, then you can actually download each of the types. So there's 2 different versions that we want you to download and play with before you take the survey. The first one is the static ebook, and then the second one is the MIIC product. Now, if your last name starts from A to K, we want you to use this version first, so the MIIC version first, followed by the static ebook, right? And if it starts from L to Z, we want you to reverse that and use the ebook first and then use the MIIC version. You don't have to do that. You're on your honor to, and we really would appreciate it if you would, because it'll help us get the most variety in the feedback as possible, which is really helpful to us. So we won't disqualify you or anything, but please, it would be really helpful if you would adhere to those standards. So now I'm going to download. I'll start with the static ebook version first. Click, and I'll hit install here, and then you just wait until it downloads. And once it's done downloading, you can go ahead and click on it, and it'll bring you to a title page. It looks a lot like our book. It's just the title page to the Networks Illustrated book, if you have that. And then you just have standard features like when you're in an ebook. You can swipe the pages and move forward in the book and so on. You can't see right now what I'm doing, but I'm just swiping my fingers across the page. You probably get the idea. And just read and check it out and see how you like it. You have tabs up here to move between chapters if you'd like. And you can resize the text accordingly if you want a bigger, smaller size of the text. And you can also add bookmarks, right? So if you want to bookmark a page or so on. Okay, so that's basically does it for this static ebook. You can just check that out. And then once you're done with that, given that you're downloading the static ebook first, you can go ahead and you have to uninstall it before you download the next version. As we said in the email, there's just something going on with Apple right now that wouldn't let you have both of them on at the same time. But then once you go and hit Safari again, if you've uninstalled that, click on the MIIC product, and we can install that, and then we'll look at some of those features there. So then just wait for that to install. And once that's finished, we can click on that, and we'll see a page that looks a lot like the other one, but it's different and has many more features in this MIIC product. So let's just look at some of those now. Again, we have the where you can go between chapters if we want. We have resizing of text, and we also have the ability to add bookmarks. But if we swipe through to show you a few of the features, first thing you'll notice is the inclusion of the lecture videos. Or it's included, right, simultaneous presentation with the text. And the lecture videos are cut up kind of like they are in the course on Coursera. Where basically, each lecture only corresponds to a small subset of the text, so you know kind of where the lecture is. So this lecture will cover this text, roughly speaking, up until the next one. It's not perfect cut, but it's pretty close. And so then if I click this lecture video, I could just stream that right from YouTube. That's why you need to be on the internet connection when you're doing this, so you have access to all the videos too. And you can see that and watch it as you read the text or however you think is best for you to learn. And so then another thing, next to each of these paragraphs, we actually have these tabs here. And when I click on one of them, there's 3 different things that you can do. You can either add notes, public comments, or links. Notes are just private to yourself. Public comments are shared with everybody. And links are just links to external content that is perhaps relevant to that paragraph. And so if I wanted to just add a note, for instance, and say, this is a note, then I can hit done, and that'll then turn the color here so that you know something's actually there. And then other people also, if these are public comments, you can read what other people have said as well. Another thing, I'm just going to highlight a word here. I'll highlight this acronym FDMA, for instance. And in addition to being able to copy it, I can also look it up on Wikipedia. This will actually search externally to Wikipedia and pick up the article on FDMA. I can look it up on Coursera if I want. I won't do that, but it's going to just crawl our discussion forums and bring up all the threads that are relevant to FDMA. And it also looks up on our own course wiki. So I can look at our course wiki and see basically all the different articles in our own course wiki on Network 20Q that had to do with FDMA. You can see the forum from right here. And then beyond that, we can move on to the end of the section. And then that's the integration portion, showing all the lecture features in one. And then there's also the individualization aspect of it, right? So once you get to the end of the section, each section at the end, you're going to have to ask a series of questions. And that's right now how we adapt. We're also using video watching performance and analyzing text as well. And then once I go into the quiz, if I hit proceed, it'll tell you to answer everything truthfully. It's because you don't want to lie, otherwise the adaptation engine isn't going to work as well. So just be truthful in your answers. If you don't know, literally put "I have no idea" here, because you don't want to guess. It's not really a test, just more so of an assessment to see where you lie. And so, for instance, if I hit E, I have no idea on this question. I'm not going to show you the answer, but then I can hit explanation, and I can see the explanation to that question. And so on, and then for the next one too, and so forth. And once I'm done with the questions, then it'll determine which section I'm going to go to next. All right, so that's basically it for this product. Then once you're done, you can go ahead and uninstall that. But remember that when you're done, please return to the website, and underneath you're going to see a survey you can fill out. And these surveys are really valuable to us. We really value the feedback a lot, because we can use them to then change our product the next generation. We really value students' feedback. And we did last time that we did a trial. We took all the feedback and we analyzed it, and we put a lot of those features into this version right now. So please take 5 minutes to just fill out this survey. It'd be really helpful to us. And thank you very much for your interest. Hope you enjoy it, and looking forward to talking to you again soon.